I find it so interesting when I start a new city and how I think I know what I want to do. I kind of have an idea of how I want to lay it out based upon the terrain, and then to make changes to my initial plans or go through with my initial thoughts and ideas. Um, and this city is definitely one of those. You know, I when I first was thinking about how cool it would be to have downtown there, how this area was going to be the staging area for the great work, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do after that. Whoops. And so now we have an amusement park. The amusement park we started last episode, and it's not doing too bad. So we've already upgraded it twice. So what I want to do is I want to kind of start the process of filling in um, commercial support. You know, if you go to a place like this, all around a major theme park, of course, there's going to be um, shopping opportunities. Let's see what my so this is going to help from a job standpoint. Let's go ahead. If I see that this is becoming an issue, oops, then I'm going to tear it. I'm going to dezone that area. But if you've got an amusement park, of course, you're going to want to have shopping, food opportunities. And because, wow, sorry. And because seems like my controlling of the screen is a little jerky today. Because of the constraints, nothing can really grow. For example, this represents a large building. The only place that it fits would be right around there and there. So we could get some high rises there. But for the most part, smaller items fit, which is what I'm wanting. I do not want this amusement park surrounded by high rise buildings. But this should generate some income. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and get buses. A bus network set up here. There. Well, hopefully I have enough space. Nothing is even trying to develop here. Let's give it time. I've got lots of development over here. Yeah. That takes up more space than what's currently there. So, it just takes time, I guess. Do have one structure there. Some there. Another upgrade. So this is upgrading nicely. So it's fully upgraded. So that is a good sign. I really don't have any more space. Well, now that I say that, so I do have a little bit of space for... Looks like there's one thing that can go there. Is it this one? Yep. Kind of redundant, but that's okay. And once again, the entrance to a ride. You want to make sure that there are things for people to purchase, food opportunities, and a place to sit. This main entryway, let's take care of that. That's a long walkway without anything, so let's make sure we get that taken care of, and we'll revisit that. I've still got more items that I can put down. There we go. Now it's building. That's going to provide some employment. I want an airport just to really demonstrate how an airport works. Let's look at the cost. Yeah, it's not that. What you'll find with an airport is if you have been using a bus terminal or trains, you need to reset your expectation. An airport is not going to provide the same number of tourists as bus or train. Once you adjust your expectation, then you may enjoy having an airport in your city better than if you were thinking that the airport was going to become your primary source of tourists, and it's not. All right, let's take a look here. Lots of power. Do not have to worry about power. Water is good. Sewage is good. I do believe it's time to upgrade the number of garbage trucks. I like to get the garbage collected as soon as possible in a work day. Two fires. And they reached both fires in what looks to be good time. Now that's what I want to do. So over here, I do want to give this area some healthcare clinic. Where do I want to put it? If I put it here, because as I said, my concern was some of these buildings here might try to go high rise. There, and actually all of that. So I may not be able to keep those from, I would have to lower the street density, and I don't think I want to do. I want to leave this street as high because of the potential traffic. You know what, we'll leave it. Let's come over here. Let's do I don't want to do that. We may end up putting police over here. And let's do health. I guess we'll do health. Let's do it there. And let's police presence. Let's go ahead and do that here. There. Right. I am aware of we have a lot of commercial, so there is the opportunity that these are not all going to stay happy. So we may put down some other things such as parks or something. All right, people are coming to the city. We do have some traffic. Some of this might also be people moving in for commercial purposes. We'll monitor it. All right, let's see. Airport. Let's see here. I just want to make sure that I'm going to have plenty of space. And then the other thing that I can do, let's see, water. I can put down water towers as well. I was not wanting to crowd this. Got space there, 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 there. Okay. Let's come a little bit further out and then curve. And then curve. Because I would like to at least be able to put down another runway there. Let's do it there. And we've got passenger terminal, cargo. We don't need cargo. Let's start with passenger. Let's make it where if they decide they want to take, let's do that. That looks good. People coming and going. This is another good spot for commercial, and the way it's laid out. Yeah. So let's not put commercial on the outer. Let's do a little bit of commercial there. Profits going up. significant increase in profit today compared to yesterday. Education. Where is another spot for and then also that's going to affect my land value. All right, we're gonna have to go full blown with buses with all of this tourism taking place. So let's just start maxing out. May even need to use a local shuttle. All right. So that's that. Population should continue to go up. We do have available jobs. Anything need to be demolished? No. And as I've said before, that I use that as a barometer. Are things being abandoned? And I also look at my approval rating. 88% approval. Tourism requires good infrastructure, so that's why we wanted to make sure our roads are in good shape as far as traffic jams. And it doesn't look to be, I think once we got some things built, but also the amusement park is not open. So let's just see once 10 a.m. rolls around what happens. But that looks good. That looks good. I've said this was potentially a bottleneck. And I don't want to completely get rid of traffic. That's unrealistic. All cities have some level of traffic. All cities have some traffic backups. So only one hotel, two hotels. Lots of shoppers. Got some workers. I want to see if the number of tourists at the commercial locations goes up once the amusement park is open. A lot of tourists at the bus. And like I said, and they're not even at the airport, they're at the bus stop. Yep, here they come. Let's see if that picks up at 10 a.m. Okay. Not bad. I know it took a while to get this figured out, how I was going to lay this out, but I do like it. I do like it. I like it kind of self-contained in its own rectangle shaped road. Now we're getting some. It's not horrible, but we are getting traffic. I think let's do this. Let's pause. Let's do this. That bus station may be. It may not like this intersection. We'll see. Nope. Am I going to be happy with that? That's going to look bad, isn't it? Whew. I can't take it. That looked pretty bad. Actually looked really bad. Let's go more oval. Might have to make our own. Might have to make one. I know this isn't going to work. Almost. That is ugly. You know what? It's going to cost me money, but that's okay. Let's. I know I'm not talking. I'm sorry. Let's see. You know what? Okay, let's. Part of me wants to really elongate. Let's back off just a bit here. Boy, that really doesn't want to. It's got to be a terrain. I'm going to need that real estate. I just feel it. All right. I know I can get 1, 2, 3, and then possibly stack. So there's 3. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's max out. Something needs to be torn down there. Maybe it was just trying to compensate. grade, too steep. Okay, what if I go from a different direction? Part of it is a sign, the amusement park sign. Let's see, I may have to move that sign, but let's see first. Could be worse. It could be worse. So now, if we don't have to have a four-way intersection, let's not have a four-way intersection. Well, it doesn't look great. Sometimes I end up liking it because it does look more like what you'll find in real life. You know, real life roads and things are not perfect. Sometimes it gives them a little bit of their own character. A little smoother. A little smoother. Or the airplane's in my way. I am creating an intersection that I really don't need to create. Maybe I am. I was going to say nobody's taking this portion of the road. Let's eliminate. Oh, let's eliminate two intersections. Now let's see what happens. Because remember, I had intersection, intersection, and then two more there. So now instead of stopping if you remember how it was, instead of stopping here and here, now it's just a straight. So I still have technically kind of my roundabout when I include this. All right. And I think what I want to do now is eliminate that. And I'm kind of thinking I want to eliminate that. Is there anything that I can put there that kind of has a tourist look? But it would still be an attraction though, wouldn't it? That's going to be too big. Too big. I know that's going to be too big. Well, no, it's not. It's going to be off center. Statue of Liberty. Nah. I've never really liked those. Okay. Better, better, better. Much better. Is it low skill? Still don't have all students enrolled. All right, well, it's funny how, one episode we get a ton of things accomplished. And I can think of one episode where we got two of the three things that we needed for the great work, and we built the great work all in one episode. And in this episode, we really kind of just played around with that. Well, we did get an airport. We got an airport. We got some commercial set, another bus station, and a college, community college. So that's the one thing that I do want to do, and maybe this is what we're going to do when we eventually move off to The other three cities is I want to do the British DLC where my houses and my shops start to look like Britain. I want to do a city that takes on a French look, and then there is the German DLC, and I believe is it this one? It's been a while. Let's see, wait a minute. Germany. Which one is Germany? That's France. Okay, so we got England, Eiffel Tower. There. Brandenburg Gate. German style houses, buildings. So I do want to do that. That's going to be fun to see the difference in the homes. So that's something I want to work on. I am trying to decide just how futuristic I go. I was excited. What was that? 7 years ago, 8 years ago, I was so excited about Cities of Tomorrow, and then but once I got into it, I guess I like my cities to look like what's familiar and recognizable. Um, Now, of all the things, I do enjoy the Academy. I do enjoy futuristic high rises. Um, Mega towers are immense, and they just I don't know. We'll see. And a mega, in order to do the gameplay for a mega, you're changing an entire city. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We've got a lot of cities to work with. If I do a mega, if I do mega towers, it will be to demonstrate some ways to try to do it. Because I'm sure I can come up with 16 different ideas for a city that looks like, because there's three cities that we just talked about. One's going to look like, France. One will have a German influence, and another will have a England, a British influence. So I know that could fill up 3 plots, and maybe that's one of the things that we'll do next. So we'll see. But I think that's going to do it. Our city is making tax income. We are selling processors. We now have a fully upgraded that's making nice So when we started the episode, I believe we were at, from yesterday to today, in the high $40,000 range. After all the upgrades, we were at 60 something thousand, and now we're at 82,000. And we've not maxed out um, visitors. So this is really going to become a nice source of income for the city. Got plenty of jobs. So why don't we, let's see, where do we want to go? Right here with the fountain. Can I get, nope. Or how about from inside the park? There. Let's do that. I think that'll work. Maybe next time we'll try to get the roller coaster in view. Been lagging all episode. But I like that. So this was fun. I do like tourism. I really do. I really enjoy the tourism aspect. I do want to do a city that is kind of a historic, you know, lots of landmarks to visit. So maybe we'll make that part of one of our, either the British, German, or the French city. But I appreciate you spending time, and we will see you next time. Take care.